spider population down. Greetings and salutations, and welcome to another installment of Toolsday Tuesday. In today's episode, episode 4, we're going to talk about a specific automotive tool that I have. So if you're a younger fella or gal and you are inclined to work on your own vehicle, at some point you're going to run into this. You're going to run into a situation where you're going to have to replace the power steering pump. And in the engineer's infinite wisdom, they decided that the bolts to remove the power steering pump from the bracket are behind the pulley. So the only way to get the power steering pump off is to pull the pulley off. And to get the pulley off, you need a special tool. And that's what we're going to talk about today. At some point in your life, you're probably going to have to replace the power steering pump. Quite a few, as a matter of fact. And in order to get the power steering pump off the brackets, like I mentioned, you need to pull the pulley off the shaft. This tool is specifically designed for the Saginaw style power steering pumps with the pressed on pulley. I'll be doing this demonstration on a bench unit, not on the one that I have over there in the truck. So because I just put that one on and I don't want to take it back off. So when you buy these tools, this is the installation tool and this is a removal tool. It'll more than likely come in a blister pack. It won't come in any kind of container. So if you want to keep this separate from the rest of your tools, you're going to have to buy some kind of container to put it in. Let me show you how this works. So this part of the pulley right here is an integral part of the whole system, right? Without something to pull on, the tool is of no use. The way this tool works is pretty simple. You have these two halve pieces, and those are going to fit on the pulley here where this groove is. So you take this bit, you put it in there like that, you just shove this rod right into this thing and then put the halves over this, put this sleeve over two halves that holds it together, turn this out until tension's on it. There we are. So as you can see, that's just a friction fit inside that shaft there. This goes all the way in there, bottoms out, and you're using this to press against the shaft while this is pulling out on a pulley. Ingenious. And now you can see you can access the bolts. That will not allow these bolts to come out to release this from the bracket. So you take the pulley off, you can access the bolts, take the pump off, replace it, Bob's your uncle. Now, you need to get this back on. This is a puller. This isn't a pusher. So you need this tool. Now you could make this with a thrust washer and a nut and a bolt. Basically, that's all that is. Let me show you how this goes on. You probably can't see it from this camera angle, but this shaft is threaded on the inside. I believe this is 3/8 thread. I can verify that right quick. Yeah, it's 3/8 14. The inside of this shaft is threaded 3/8 14. So what I like to do is get a little lubricant and lubricate the surfaces here. Just a little bit of liquid wrench should suffice. And then pulley up with the shaft, thread the 3/8 bolt in, snug the thrust bearing. So typically you want to run these down, the pulley down, so it's flush with the shaft. But the beauty of this setup is that if you have just a little bit of misalignment, you can pull this out 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch to get the proper belt alignment. Use some straight edges and make sure your pulleys are lined up, and that's just good practice anyway. Without these two tools, Power Steering Pulley Puller, an installation tool, your job as a shade tree mechanic would be that much harder. It's already hard enough. For 15 bucks, you can make it easy. That's just one of many tools that mechanics use every day to fix your car. Or if you like to fix your own stuff, that's just another tool to add to your kit. So if you're interested in one of those, go look down here in the description. You'll probably find an Amazon link to that very tool. Yeah, if you feel like going ahead and dropping a couple of bucks on that tool, appreciate it if you went through that affiliate link. Doesn't cost you anything extra, but the channel earns a little bit of a commission off that stuff. And thank you in advance for that. If you haven't done so yet, underneath this window is a red button that says subscribe. Click that subscribe button. And then right next to it's a picture of a bell. Click that bell icon and you'll be notified of future uploads. If you like this video, smash that like button. Just beat it to death. And if you thought it sucked, beat the other one to death. Either way is okay with me. Just a good metric for me to see if I'm on point. Share this video with your vast social media network if you're so inclined. And until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep your powder dry, and have a splendid day. Oh, on a side note, have you ever wondered where staplers come from? See you next time. Bye.